Hello, this is a demo video to show you how to create an animation using Silas software for the Rutgers University research study with Dr. Torres. Before we get started, I just wanted to point out that you would have been given two sheets, controller cheat sheet as well as a microphone cheat sheet. We use video game controllers and microphone hardware to allow students to create and interact with the avatars that they select. So this is what the cheat sheet looks like. I'd print that out or keep it in front of you. And it'll just show you the different buttons on what the characters can do. And the microphone, how to put it on your head, where you're talking into, all that. So use that. All the hardware is extremely easy to plug in. It's a USB-based platform, so you're plugging it in like you would plug in a mouse to a computer or even your charger to the wall. And we'll give you a hub as well to plug into if you don't have enough outlets. So with that, we're ready to get started. I have my hardware plugged in. I've got two video game controllers and two microphones. We're going to click on this little white video game controller icon up here, and you'll given an email address and a password, and you're going to plug that in and just hit login. What you're going to do next is click on curriculum. Just so you know, all the movies that you're going to be creating for this research is going to be right here. They're going to live right here. When you first log in, there's not going to be any movies here. This is a library that I've created over time. So as you start creating these animations for the study, they will start populating one at a time. So click on curriculum, and you can go to custom. We're going to click on create your own. Click create. And then lastly, the green create button is how you launch the game. So just click on that. So once the Silas logo loads, you're going to see that for me, I'm using a Mac right now, so I have a large screen space. And I can make it bigger, so I can hit full screen. Even if you have a smaller computer, I would still click on full screen. It just fits the game a little better. So I'm going to click on this button right here, and there you go. So it shows that there's two controllers and two microphones. That's how I know that I've got everything set up. We're going to click on continue. Now using the controllers, you can select, push right and left to scroll. Select a character that you'd like to be. So we can select Tori can be someone, and we're going to use the other controller to select let's be Silas. Okay, so if you notice, when I'm speaking, Tori is talking. When the other person speaks, their mouth will be moving as well. Okay, so I'm going to just move that. Their mouth will be moving as well, and I can select, and now his mouth moves when I hit the microphone. Okay, so when I click on continue, we can now select the virtual place that we're going to go. You could have written this in your scripting. It could have been, you could be told where to go, but you select the background. We'll go to the hallway, and we'll click on create. So the characters can move around this virtual environment. Okay, and by pushing the buttons X and Y, the character's emotions will either get lower or higher. So pushing the X button makes them sad, makes them cry, makes them angry. When they walk around, they physically mope. Pushing the Y button will make them happy again. Okay, that's basic. It's the basic buttons. There's a couple other things there, but you don't have to use them. But use that video game cheat sheet, and you can explore and play around. Silas has the same settings, so we can make him sad, maybe even crying. And what we're going to do now is we're going to practice the scene that we've created. Hey Silas, you look really sad. Is there something I can help you with? And then the other person will respond. So I'm going to click his microphone so you can see his mouth move. Maybe they went and they decided to go get help, and that was part of the story. they both can walk out. And then when you're done, all you're going to do is hit stop. You now can save it. So it says your recording is converting, which means it's just processing. And as soon as it's ready, it's going to come a full purple color. You can watch it. You can save it. I would just suggest saving right away, unless you messed up like completely. Hit redo. But I would save it. You can title it, whatever you're going to title it. Joe's first movie. And hit save. And then if you'd like to, you can redo it. You can also go grab a new background if you want to try it in a different place, or grab new avatars. But that's it. When you're done, you can hit dashboard. And if you notice, the movie that we just created lives right here now. And that's all we'll need from you. Once these movies start populating, we'll be able to go in and grab them and assess them. But it's very simple. You can ask us for support at any time, and we'll be there for you. Thank you so much. Please don't hesitate if you have any questions.